Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Browne Earl coming to you from Bristol, Virginia. And today I have a question for you. Do you feel you've got your personal brand down real well, yet you're not getting the reaction, the growth from it that you had anticipated? I bet you're missing these 5 things I'm going to tell you about. You see, when I did my personal brand, oh, I was all set. I was so pumped. I had everything down and right on it. I had all the pictures correct. I had my colors picked out, my font, the graphics, everything was, good to go. But then I noticed that it really wasn't getting the audience growth I wanted. It didn't have that visibility. I wasn't getting connections from people every day like I thought that I would. So what happened was I started implementing these 5 things. The first one is branding visibility. The second one is growing your audience. The third one is connecting with new people. The fourth one is facts. I'm sorry, the fourth one is knowledge. And the fifth one is S for sales. It's an acronym, BACS, B-A-C-K-S. B, branding, A, audience, C, connections, K, knowledge, and S, sales. You've got to have these things in order to be successful with your brand. So using that acronym, BACS, is absolutely a no-brainer, and it's wonderful, and it works. So I guess you're probably wondering how this would apply to you in your business. But what you have to remember that it is so important for you to grow your brand for your audience, for what you're doing, no matter what it is. And keeping this acronym, BACS, clearly planted in your head when you're doing anything really, really helps. Matter of fact, what you may or may not know is every new business owner, every new entrepreneur, and those that already are active, have one special skill that's very important. And that skill is their resourcefulness. See, there's lots and lots of resources out on the internet today. As mostly anyone knows, you can find anything you want from A to Z. But the issue is that there is such a lack of resourcefulness. People just don't seem to want to or can spend the time to think about what it is you need to do and to be resourceful. And if you have facts in your head, in your mind, when you're doing your research, it's a no-brainer that this really helps. So it's just where it all comes together. You keep that facts in your mind when you're researching at all times, and you will find your answers. People tend to ask me things like, what should I look for? What do I need to study? What do I need to work on? What should I implement? And I'm always telling them facts, B, branding, A, audience, C, connections, K, knowledge, S, sales. You keep these things in your mind, and you will find what you're looking for. You will be resourceful. You will find what you're looking for. It just works that way. Especially if, say, you go to YouTube or Google, you just keep that in the back of your mind. B, branding visibility. A, new connections. A, audience growth. C, new connections. K, knowledge development. And S, more sales. It just works, and it'll help keep you on the right path. It'll keep your mindset right. Again, there are times where we all get kind of stagnant and feel like we're not really reaching or getting to where we need to be. And you can implement this at any stage of your development, because there's always new content on these subjects: branding, audience, connection, knowledge, sales. Those are your 5 main topics that you need to research on and keep in your mind. Again, B, branding; A, audience; C, connection; K, knowledge; S, sales. Facts. You can do this. I know you can. But you really, so if you just keep that awareness, word awareness. I did an entire video on awareness. You might want to go find it. But if you are aware of these things, you know, you will research and find what you are looking for. I mean, it's just such a no-brainer. I promise you, you will find the answers for those topics that you're looking for. Just keep that in mind. Branding, the visibility of it; audience, the growth; connections, making new connections every day; K, knowledge, developing your knowledge; S, sales, making more sales. I mean, it just totally changed everything for me, and I know it will for you too. So at this point, let me, I'm going to share with you a little something that, I think I paused my video there for a minute, sorry. But the next thing is, yeah, I do want to share with you a little something that would help you with a brief starting point to all of this. If you're absolutely new and you've not done anything and you're looking to do something online, let me get a few things out of the way here. Okay, here, this is my blog, my personal blog. And what I do here is I keep current content on brands, audience, connections, knowledge, and sales. And here, what you'll find, you will have new content on this blog that's put up every single day for you, here and here. And most of you have 3. I've just kind of custom designed mine a little more. But and it not only will get you in your right mindset, but these updates every day, they get you in the right focused state of mind to grow your personal brand. And then I also have up here, this is a quick little video that I've done of myself, where I share some of my story with you all, and I tell you how personal branding has changed my life and my business. And we also have on here all these little square boxes. These are all free mini courses to help your brand. And there's more down here, and there's more down here as well. This one is interesting, our webinar replays. This one, you get the last 5 Sunday webinars updated every week. You always have the freshest content that we were working on that is something new and exciting to implement. So this alone is worth its weight in gold. And if you scroll down to the very bottom of this page down here, see, you can get your own blog that's, you know, sort of like this one. You know, like I said, I've custom made mine a little bit, but you can get one that's darn near identical to this one. And best of all, you get it absolutely free. But do for sure, you know, try to bop in here every day for, you know, the new updates every day that will help you on the way on your path to what you're doing. I do also have a little thing here from my mentor, Mark Malone, where he talks about me. So I just thought I'd throw that in there. So, and the other thing too, up here, you get to put this on here too. You always have your social media sites that anyone can find you on any of those. And on this particular blog, I have a little thing here about myself. So if you click on that, you can come down here, and I've prepared just a little 200-word or so blurb about me. And this way you can read this story and get to know me a little bit better. So we can both get to know each other a little bit better, and that would be great. So anyway, that's about it for now, that you can get this free blog. And I appreciate you all for listening, and I hope to see you on my blog. And you can find it at carolearl.com. And I hope to see you on social media. I hope to find you researching to get your own blog. And I wish you a most happy and wonderful day. So thank you again, and bye for now.